Hello and welcome to the Tigrepup channel. In this video, I'd like to show you a different method of styling this wig. So if that interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so right here I'm just giving you a 360 of what the wig is looking like before we began. As you can see, it's the typical style that we normally wear. These particular wigs is pretty much straight and with a little bit bump. Okay, so I wanted to challenge that and try something new. Okay, first thing first, after we've shampooed and conditioned the wig and whatnot and put it on our canvas block, as you can see here, we're going to pin the wig into place, making sure it's nice and secure so that when we comb through the hair and whatnot, it doesn't lift or anything like that, and it doesn't rip our lace in the process. Okay, so after we pin throughout the entire head, I'm going to start pinning the back portion of the lace closure portion. This is to make sure it's stable and it doesn't move. And then now we're going to do the front. As I've said before, I would suggest using something like a shoestring or something like that, which is what I'm going to do here. Just taking the pins out of this one, and I'm going to apply it to the front of the hairline so that when I start combing the hair and everything, the pin doesn't get stuck in the lace or rip it in the same process. Okay. Okay, so now on to styling products. I'm going to do what I call a trinity. Okay, I like to use the serum. As we can see here, it's a glossing serum. It kind of like makes sure the hair is nice and smooth. We have a little bit of gel. I like this clear ice, Ampro clear ice. Just a little bit to kind of keep down the frizz and whatnot. And finally, our thermal protectant. And this is pretty much what I use every time I style any of my wigs. Okay, in this case, I'm going to have some bobby pins. I got this from the dollar store. I have some clips to keep the hair out of the way, and some mousse here. Just happen to have this brand, no particular reason. And of course, my Velcro rollers, as you can see here. Okay, so right here, I'm just showing you the definition of magnetic rollers and Velcro rollers. I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with the magnetic rollers if you ever used rollers in the begin with. Okay, so magnetic rollers are these right here. They have a smooth surface and they have the little holes so you can like air coming in and out. This is what a set is looking like after I finish rolling it with the magnetic rollers. This is what it's looking like after. It gives a smooth, silky, glossy finish. However, in this video I'm going to be using Velcro rollers. Now Velcro rollers look like this. They have little hairs or whatever on the ends, and what that's good for is catching little bitty hairs in the hair strand so you can collect all of them, not some, all of them. Okay, and it's perfect for doing it on dry hair for setting, but in this video I'm going to do it on damp hair so I can show you a difference between the two. So right here I'm just combing the hair in the direction I want it to finally set, and we're going to get to rolling in a few. Okay, so now that I've combed it in the direction that I want to roll the hair, I'm going to start with the first roller, and I'm going to start in the top as opposed to the bottom. And because the hair is shorter and it's a little bit easier, in my opinion. And I'm adding a little bit of mousse because the hair is color treated. The ends have dried out. And I'm just going to roll that very taut. Now, the difference when rolling a wig, especially a lace closure wig, is when you use the bobby pins to secure the roller onto the head, I would suggest using the wavy side down or closest towards where you would have a scalp or what have you. Because if you use the smooth side, it doesn't really secure it quite as well, in my opinion. So I would suggest using the wavy side, or putting the wavy side closest towards where the tracks are or the scalp would be. So then, as we can see here, I'm still wetting my ends with the mousse just to kind of get that hair secured around that roller. I'm going to show you the whole process. So yeah, just showing you the whole process. And I'm doing like a brick lay. I'm not putting it in one specific row because we don't want to have any partings and whatnot. So just keep that in mind. I'm just showing you what side of the bobby pin, the wavy side, closest toward the scalp. And we're going to continue this until we do the entire head. Okay. I'll try to leave a link in the description section down below where you can get these rollers. I had to buy 2 sets, not just one. One wasn't enough. I had to buy 2 sets. So if you were considering purchasing it, instead of waiting, purchasing one and then realizing you might need another, I'm just telling you firsthand. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Hey, did you know I sell wigs? I sell 5x5 closure wigs of varying cap sizes, cuts, colors, styles, okay? And I'm going to be getting into lace frontal, but right now I'm just doing the closure wigs because it's easier to maintain and whatnot, and it's beginner friendly. So if you were in the market to purchase a closure wig, then please check out my webpage, as you can see at www.tigrepupbeauty.com. Tpup is short for Tigrepupbeauty, to make it a little bit easier instead of a long text. So check it out. Thanks for watching.
Tigre got the wigs, you gotta come through. Tigre's what you need to be a brand new you. Tigre wigs. Tigrepupbeauty.
Okay, continuing on, you don't necessarily have to use a mousse. You can use setting lotion like we used to do back in the day. I do have a bottle of setting lotion. I have another video coming out where I actually did that roller set that you just mentioned, where you just saw in the previous clip with the black hair and the purple rollers. And I'm going to have a video coming about that pretty soon. So you're not limited to one particular style with these wigs. I'm trying to show versatility so that you could have different styling options and you're not limited. Okay, so that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so I'm going to continue to roll this wig and I'll be back for further commentary. Okay, so here's the completed roller set, and I'm going to do something different in this particular video. I'm going to try a new item, and I'm going to be doing a review pretty soon about that, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But right here, I'm just going to experiment with this in the meantime, so you can, when I make my review, I'll let you know whether I like it or not, okay? So right here, I'm just going to put it on the head and secure it into place, and I'm going to dry it, which makes this video a quick fix because instead of me allowing it to air dry, I'm going to dry it using a dryer. So I guess this would be pretty fast as opposed to, you know, just letting it air dry. So yeah, that's what you see me doing here. As you can see, I'm setting everything up because it's a little bit a lot going on here. But yeah, I'll let you know about this dryer, whether or not I like it or not. Okay, so apparently I thought I was finished with the drying of the wig, but turns out the longer pieces in the very front weren't quite dry, so I'm gonna have to take care of that off camera. But yeah, other than that, it did a pretty good job of drying the cap because that's where I feel most of the water is held when you wash these wigs. That, in my opinion, is what takes it the longest to dry. And which is the reason why I purchased the little head or whatever. Okay, so right here I'm just unfurling the wig, the rollers. Sorry. Now these Velcro rollers leave a little bit more texture because of those little fibers or whatever on the actual wig, on the actual roller. it leaves like a little bit more texture than you would on as you would have on a magnetic roller. So just be aware of that. If you don't mind, you know, a little texture and making your hair look a little bit fuller, then you know Velcro rollers are pretty good on damp hair. Okay, and I'm gonna have a video about the dry hair, so just keep your eye out for that. But in the meantime, we're doing damp. Okay, in this video. Okay, so now that I've taken the wig off of that little heated head, I'm going to pin the head into my canvas wig block and I'm going to commence the styling. Okay, so right here, I'm just making sure everything is pinned just as I did when I did the roller set. I'm going to do the very same thing when I do the styling. I personally prefer to do it on the actual canvas block because well, I don't really have much hair like talking about it, or hair that looks similar to this, and I don't have much practice doing my hair like this anyway. So yeah, just making sure everything's secure, and I'm going to go in with my serum, and then I'm going to do the styling off camera because I want to show you the end look. But basically I'm just going to add a few more spirals in the front where it was damp. But yeah, I'm going to keep the volume and body that we have going on here because some people like that and it looks better on them when they have a little volume. And this video hopefully works for those type of people. You can have this option when you go to styling your wig. Okay, so this is a reminder what the hair is looking like before. Pretty flat. It's nice and it's very traditional, and we're going to do something a little different. We're going to let it add a little bit more oomph and volume. So that's what the roller set was for. Okay, so here is the completed look. Hopefully you may have learned something in the process of watching this video, may have gotten an idea of trying new things with your lace closure wig and gotten out of a styling rut. But yeah, yeah, just giving you a 360 of what that's looking like. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and may have given you some ideas of what you could possibly do with our closure wigs. Okay, or should I say mine? It's just me. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.